Stanley Johnson.
I want to go deep in the playoffs this year. I think we can do it. I think we don't get the respect we deserve.
DJ Premier.
A lot of relations to the game, so I'm glad I was picked to be a part of it.
Your top plays of the week. And VC is up for grabs with 2K TV Interactive.
Are we live? It says we're on air. Alright, so what's going on, guys? Expert Gamer 26 in here. And we're back, maybe. Check. It's working. I'm just gonna. Alright, so let's go with my career mode. Because for some reason my recording is acting weird too. Along with the live stream. Yeah, and by the way, I'm eating gum. So yeah, I just like hear me chewing like it's gum. Alright. So as you see, I got them Curry shoes. Oh. Let's do some couple threes. You know, it's kind of annoying because sometimes how do I say this? Make this. What was the word? Oh, I can make like lots of threes, like right here, like in this court. But when I play against like players, like not CPU players, or you know, computers, obviously, when I'm playing against them, like Golden State and stuff, and people, I can't shoot threes that much. But when I shoot it from in this right here, when I'm alone, look at that. Oh yeah. Boom. Actually, I want to change that. I actually do want to change that animation. I don't think it's here. I think it's here. It's size up, I think. It's this one. Yeah, it is this one. But oh, they don't have. Trying to see which is better. Which one do I have? Chris Paul. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it at Chris Paul. Unless I find another one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Wait, let me see G-Rose. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at Chris Paul. Ooh. Actually, yeah, kind of like Kyle Lowry's. Because it makes him go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Kyle. Why would I do that? Anyway, let's just go to a game. See, these 2 games I played, and the recording just stopped in the middle. So I'm just do this game. Perfectly fine. The shirts are fine. Let's go.
2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And today we honor the one and only Martin Luther King Jr., a man who stood for the peace, unity, and equality of all people. It's a great day, Shaq.
That man gave his life for what he believed in. We are forever indebted.
Well, the progress that he made, you know, truly, he led by example. He lived his life a way that we could emulate. Instead of talking about it, he was being about it. The Dr. Martin Luther King.
Just about time for tip-off on this very special day. We'll see you next time.
That's why I didn't talk for, for that day. For the Martin Luther King thing. I wasn't gonna talk.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K
I have that headband. I'm actually disappointed in 2K16 because
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside
you know the
Clark
NBA
Kellogg
symbol,
and Greg Anthony.
like you see the man and the ball, the man like
The Pistons are playing before their
dribbling the
hometown
ball.
crowd here in the
Yeah,
Detroit
they don't
area.
have it on the
These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will have the work certainly cut out for them, but
on
they
their
believe they can
bands
come away
anymore.
with a win.
Yeah, and as far as the regular season goes, this is as good as it gets.
Look at
This
that.
truly, to me, is the definition of a rivalry. I mean, a game between these 2 teams has always been special.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen a ton of great games between them in the past. It's hard not to get
get that
amped
rebound,
up
but
when they face each other.
he
I've
made
been
it.
looking forward to this one for a while.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the
Gonna
floor.
make that for Martin Luther
On the court for Indiana.
King. I was
Torres
wide open.
at point guard. Turner is out there with Tyler
That
Hansbrough.
is a work
And
in
there's
progress.
Ellis.
We're
And
still
it's
not there.
George in at the 3. Johnson
We are a
wide
champion.
open.
We are in the championship
Shots
level.
good. Jennings making the play.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
They could use a big shot
Another
here to
one.
get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin.
Come
I mean,
on.
Too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pass it to Paul.
George against Johnson.
Make that.
A nice shot
Yes.
by George.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they
One more
finally
threes, one more
connected
threes.
now on their 4th shot of the game.
On defense, the Pacers. It's a
Okay,
three-point
take him,
game.
take him.
They defeated the Pelicans in their last
Wow.
game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the
Anyways,
beneficiary
let's get back to
of what
the
was
game.
some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was
Let's
really
go.
quite shocking and disappointing how many free
We're not gonna
runs to the
lose
hoop they
our
got.
streak.
And really, he epitomizes what a point
Defense.
guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer
Said something
might
about defense
actually
on
be
the top.
matched by that creativity he shows
corner.
around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just
Open.
when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Make that.
And that one's good. Freak.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime
How did I
drop.
get a?
The Pistons have gone
Okay.
3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The drive by Jennings goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
There you
A
go.
trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really, the
Miss.
defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back
Miss.
off and give him the layup. I mean, much
Hey,
better
all
off
right.
making him go to the line.
Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from three-point
All right,
land.
come on.
Nothing yet going outside. Here's Torres. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana
Takes the
will
ball.
retain possession.
I don't care if my shot was blocked. Dang. I like these long socks though.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings.
What the-
Jennings with the steal. And here we go. Jennings.
I
heading
got
to the
you.
hoop. And he gets it to go.
Wasn't that a
You know
D
what?
plus or
He
is
wasn't
it?
going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Soray performance
get back.
all the way. How about that for a little bit of a
That
glimmer?
rhythm. Gotta get in that MVP rhythm.
I'm going to let it slide.
Here's Freak. Following the basket by Brandon Jennings. And the three
Let's
is
go.
knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Torres. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jennings drives in. Good work defensively by Turner.
That was my
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And George kicks to Freak.
Okay. Trying to go for a career high assist.
11 feet away. Detroit
How
with the
did-
rebound. The Pacers beat them last
already
time when
tired.
these two teams met in Indiana.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Indiana's gone.
Yeah, I'm
just
tired.
1 of 4 from
Look at
three-point
my-
range here in the first. Can't tie
Wide
it
open,
up as that
wide
one
open,
misses.
but whatever.
The Pistons leading. Jennings with the ball.
Come on.
In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Detroit,
Right here.
no good that time either.
Right here.
Just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it
Let's
hasn't
go.
affected them too
Bill
much.
Lane.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The
I need
Pistons have
Gatorade.
gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
Why would I leave him?
Again, Jennings missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He
I
just
got
hasn't
you.
been able to get it
Oh,
going. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Come on. Hurry up.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here.
Second quarter.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in
I
for
don't know what
Pachulia.
happened there.
Ilyasova comes in for Taj Gibson. Johnson, he's checked in
Make
for
that.
Morris. And it's Jennings in for
Getting
Jody
back
Meeks.
into this rhythm.
Indiana
We're
also
dumb.
making some
Can't talk.
changes. George is checked in for Hill. Ellis comes in for
Come on,
Rodney
let's go. Come on,
Stuckey.
let's go.
And Freak subbed in for George Hill.
Stick
Jennings
that
runs the point
defense.
with Jackson flanking him.
Give
Johnson
me
is out there
this
with
rebound.
Ilyasova. And it's Baines in at the 5.
Give me this
That's a good for
assist
Detroit right
by
now.
Paul
Now
George.
let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup
Boom.
against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended with 41 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report.
Yeah,
and what a
talking about me.
jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of
Come on,
carryover
make that. What are you
effect. I
doing?
mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's George following the bucket by the Pistons. Step back.
That
and
was
square
weird.
up. George has got the lead up to 4
It's
now
like
for
if
the
he got
Pacers.
scared or something.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
I'm open. I'm open.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And a wide open look for Freak. From outside, off
Wide
the mark.
open look. Are you serious?
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep.
I can't even be mad at my player because it's you know he's only a 60-something
Almost
overall.
against Jennings. At the top of the key, Baines. From deep, Johnson. The Pacers pull it in. They host the Kings after this game.
thought I lost
That
the
game
ball.
is the first and last of their homestand. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Deflects
On
the pass.
Paul.
Johnson against
Stuck
Ellis.
in.
And it's on a bound to the Pistons
touched
as
it with his-
Detroit retains possession.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Freak. Third
Look
in
at that, look at
scoring, third in free throw percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He has 4.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah,
fouls in
great
the second quarter.
concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
Come on.
Feeds it to Drummond. Got a piece of it. But they recover. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oh, boy.
George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up.
I got you.
Hill dishes to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It goes on Brandon Jennings.
Wow.
I can't make that.
That would shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on the second free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of
I need some
time at the
Gatorade.
foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Meeks. That's good. And
Got
it's
8
Jackson
seconds.
with the assist that time.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and
Right here.
a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Hill has the open look.
Wow.
No good trying to beat the buzzer.
Wow. He could have passed it to me. I would have went in the post.
Contested game here.
But no. God.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. 15 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Checking out the group of ranked
Come on! Throwing it down.
He's in at point guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Paul George. Then it's Hill, and it's Ellis at the shooting guard position.
So far.
It's the Pistons now.
So far we're doing
the
good.
Pacers making the shot.
I just gotta get more assists.
Here's Drummond. The shot no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Freak with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Freak kicks to Ellis. Solid play on the low block, and that one's
Sorry, that's
now
assist
it's
two,
a
right?
6-point Pacer lead.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Jennings
Get him.
drives in.
Get Drummond.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's
Give me that assist.
It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad.
Different look here for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in for Drummond. Gibson comes in for Ilyasova. Morris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. Jackson drives in. It's stolen by Hill. Outside Hill. Here's Freak. He's got 17. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Hey, at least I tried.
The Pistons fast break.
Let's get back here.
Offensive rebound.
And you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that
What?
defense.
What?
And he clearly is one of
How?
these guys, Greg. We
No,
saw-
no. How did I miss that? How did I miss that?
Right there.
This career
Nice
mode
work forcing
sucks.
that miss.
Hill
This
against
career mode
Jackson.
sucks. It sucks.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second
Oh.
violation.
Oh
For
my.
Detroit, they have been
not
getting
even
it done at the line.
Nope,
10 for
not gonna
12.
rage.
And they've been mediocre
Not even gonna rage. Not gonna rage.
all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Not gonna rage.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Get the.
Off the inbound pass, and the jumper falls for it.
Play
Jackson's
like
got
this?
the lead
Y'all
up
want
to
to play like
5
that?
now.
Oh,
for
they have
Detroit.
lead. They have lead. You have to pay attention. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Let's go.
And that one's good, George.
Let's get this
quick
lead back.
trigger.
I
And from
didn't see that
range,
we.
if he senses the defenders have backed off,
We're losing.
forget about it.
Outside Jackson. Floats one up, and there's the whistle.
Good foul,
Fouled
good
hard
foul.
on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. And the first one at the line is good.
All right. 50. No.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Let me stand back because I have 6 seconds.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. It'll count. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
All right. Fourth is on me.
Thanks
Freak
again for
rebound,
joining us,
freak
and
assist.
welcome back to our special
No,
Martin
actually,
Luther King Day
no,
presentation of the
freak assist,
NBA.
Rebound, 'cause I'm gonna
Jennings
use
runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Taj Gibson is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4
All right,
for the
let's
Pistons.
bump up. Let's bump this up.
Pacers trail by 7. Now, Freak. Brandon
Joe.
Jennings comes up with a rebound. Jennings has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Drummond, high post.
We cannot lose
From
this
about 19 feet, Jennings can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't
Yes.
convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be
I
to
stopped
create that
going for him.
opportunity.
Pass to Jackson, tipped away.
Gimme.
And stolen by Freak. Jumps up.
He.
Now that's
All
how
right,
to
okay.
finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points.
He would have missed
on
that.
the
I would have
No
been out.
telling how
I would
important
have
that
been
sequence
with
could
this
turn out
live
to
stream
be.
and everything.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look
Ah, I
back
should have
on
gone
at
over
the
there
end
like I did
as a
earlier.
difference maker.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Drummond with a screen on Turner.
Hold him, hold him,
It's
hold him,
Jackson
hold him.
with the drive. The timely screen gave
All
him a
right,
step.
all right.
He took it all the way. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
You have to paint on offense.
Ilyasova, he's
I got you. I got you.
The Pacers also with a sub. Ellis, who's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. The shot is off.
No,
Great
but
tee
it's
that
just
time
that
from
my
Jennings.
player
Detroit leading by 5.
is missing
Dishes it to
shots that he's
Drummond.
never
He
missed
kicks it to
before.
Johnson. Misses the
Is
three.
it like what I'm equipping on him every time, like the
Pacers have gone
headband
2
and
of 4
shoes
from the
and
field
stuff?
since we started the final quarter of play. Now the pass to Torres. Hansbrough a screen on Johnson.
What
George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Freak. From outside.
the?
off
Fine.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
You know, it's just a game. If I miss
Drummond in the post.
easy
Hansbrough
shots,
defense, and that one's good.
and they make ridiculous,
11 points here
like
for Drummond.
hard shots,
Pacers trail
you know,
by
at least
7.
I tried on making this. I don't lose the ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Torres. And
Okay,
2 free
okay,
throws coming
okay.
up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And some
Sit me
special
down.
guys.
Sit
The
me down,
scoring
coach.
breakdown for the Pistons.
Look at my
It's
thing.
impossible to ignore what a good job they've
I
done
cannot
at the
make.
free
Look
throw
at my
line
stamina.
throughout the game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive
All right, we gotta
on the
calm down.
bounce.
We gotta
at
calm
attacking
down.
the
We can do
defense.
this.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Detroit. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Can't capitalize
We gotta
on the
take
good
smart
screen.
shots.
George with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Freak with it. Ilyasova on him. Torres.
All right.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly.
Perfect
Yeah,
release.
he took a
Right.
shot there, earned
Right,
those
keep
free
calm.
And
Keep
both
calm.
free throws good from Freak.
All right.
Pistons leading by 4. Jennings kicks to Drummond.
Take
Shot is good off the back rim and in.
the spacing
Drummond's
that
got
these
6 here in this
guys
quarter.
leave
His shooting
is ridiculous.
has been outstanding. Definitely one of the
My
reasons
guy's out of it.
they're up in this game.
Also,
Kicks to George. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Johnson's got the ball. The Pistons working the ball around now. He feeds it to Ilyasova from the wing.
yeah, my
It's
guy.
hauled in by George.
My
You're
guy
not going to
is,
see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
yeah.
And the
I'm about to
Pacers
quit
can't
this
get
game.
it to go.
You know, to cut
It's over.
deficits, you got to be making smart basketball
Actually,
plays.
it's
out
not
there.
that over.
Taking care of the ball.
But it's like
It's not done.
we don't
by
keep on
busting
making
up
like good
bonehead
shots. We're
threes
done.
like that.
That's
Like,
good
look
from
at that.
Ilyasova
Look at that.
On the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Torres. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's going to play it.
Don't even want to know what. Don't even know. I don't even want to know what we lost by. God. Come on, hurry, hurry. Cause I'm doing another one. Might as well just show you this. Another endorsement? No. What? Alright, I'm third. Oh, I passed LeBron. I just passed LeBron. All-Star voting. I'm on 9th, finally. Awards. I have 1 and 2 records. What about, how can I, like, see how... Because I know we're first, but, you know. No, it's not. Wait, what? Okay. How do I see who's winning, like, who's gonna win MB? Oh, okay. EP. All I'm getting is this, most improved player. Wait, what? If I get, like, on 30, does that mean I get MVP? I hope it means that, because I really need that MVP. What's this? Let's go. I have to dominate this game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're
Let
joined
me
by the
rephrase
legends,
that. We have to
Shaquille
dominate
O'Neal
this game,
and
'cause I'm
Kenny the
not
Jet Smith.
the only one playing.
Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game. Whop and play.
I'm ready. What are we doing today?
One of the most important monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke.
They're on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from
hey,
outside,
wearing those Curry shoes.
it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Scola out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's James Anderson. Then there's Collison. And it's Gay in at the small forward. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yes.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Scola, no luck. Here's Indiana.
Halfway.
George dishes to Freak. And Scola pulls it down. The Kings have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game.
Fame, but no, it's not.
Collison, the pass to Gay. Back to Collison. And here's Anderson from the arc. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Hansbrough, a screen on Collison. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
What? Is it him?
That's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set
Did
to
I even
me.
call for a screen? I forgot. I'm just all over the place.
Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Screen by Cousins.
Oh.
Scola kicks to Anderson. Gay outside. Anderson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Collison, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Ellis the bucket on the assist by George. Ellis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Right side, Scola. And he banks in the layup. Scola's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Torres.
What just happened?
Now 1 for 3. Screen by Scola. Gay outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. Down low. Here's Torres.
Come on, let's go.
And that is a
See that replay. I didn't
right
see
there,
that.
my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Good on the shot. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Fires the 3. It's in. That's his third field goal of the
That's
game.
what I'm talking about. When I do that,
I like the way he's not forcing it,
stands back.
taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Collison kicks to Gay. Scola sets a screen for Gay. Off the screen, and Collison lays it in.
It changed me. I don't know who I'm
Collison's
covering.
got his first points of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has.
No. Please don't tell me it left. It's not. It's a broadcast gameplay. Please just tell me it didn't go. Please. Please. No. Please don't tell me it left. Please. Alright. We're on. Did we do it?
And they've created a lot of
we're on.
high percentage shots in the paint here already.
I mean,
Wide open look. And another three for Sacramento. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Freak. He has 7.
Oh, that's
As a
not
player,
it, though.
You always want to be
Get
able to
off. What are
answer
you doing?
back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Outside Collison. And another
Yo.
three for Sacramento.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Not even gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. Not to say anything.
Entirely neutral.
Yeah, he has to set me down.
Pacers trail by 3. All fueled up and
Come on.
ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Cauley Stein is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins.
Dang.
Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show.
I don't
He
know
finished
why
with 22
they
points
have
and added
the
7
lead.
rebounds to go with his scoring. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
And he really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Rondo, no good.
Usually if he
I
gets
had
to
that
the rim,
rebound and took
he's
it right from
converting
my
it
hand.
into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any
We're down
indication,
by
that's
1.
a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And here's Rondo, following the basket by Freak. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Cousins with a screen on George. Cousins with a screen for Gay.
Water the.
Second shot opportunity. And
They
Cousins puts it
keep
back
on
in.
making
Cousins has got 4
it,
points this quarter.
running
His
the
hard work
last,
on the
and
backcourt
I'm
really just has given
tired
them
of
more
that.
opportunities to score.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Hansbrough. And a pick comes off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to
The
get
Kings leading. Outside Rondo. Pass to Stevenson. Gay with it. He's picked up by Hill. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. And here's Stevenson for 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend
I'll
against
just
him
stay back
every
there
time he
so
takes the
he
ball
can
into
make it.
three-point territory.
And
Might as
you're
well.
right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Here's Rondo after the
You know
made
what I'm
shot
talking
from
about?
Mo
This is
Williams.
how my player works. I like that
Outside
last one.
Rondo. On the wing, Stevenson. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game.
They don't know how to shut down people. You know what? It's time to turn on that engine.
While we have a
Time
break,
to do it.
we can see
Have
which
to.
teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
Offensively, but really running down those loose boards
Them curry
and
shoes.
converting for extra points.
Right
The
here.
Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And then for Sacramento, Luis Scola. He's checked in for Cauley Stein. Anderson
All right,
comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak.
Boom.
He's got 13 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it
Boom.
easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Gay.
What I'm saying.
What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland.
Covering.
The drive by Cousins. Excellent D there from Hill.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss
Right here.
when the defense is not right up on him.
Really
Alright, that's good. As long as you're
Hill's
making
got his
shots,
first points of the game.
it's fine.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
That's a dunk.
Well,
That's
Mark,
a
I'm glad you
dunk.
referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought
No
you were talking
replay?
about knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Gay drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll
Where's
find a way
Steph
to hurt
Curry's
you.
brother? I haven't seen
Pacers
him
leading
since.
by 3. Here's Torres. And it's off from three-point
Well, I
range.
haven't made 1 3, so I tried.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his.
My back is starting to hurt.
And we're through the first half of basketball here.
What time is it?
And now, let's hear it for your
Heat answers. No, it's Pacers answers.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah,
Not
he's
really
been a
glad for
revelation
2 points.
tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Torres, he's in at the point.
should have jumped.
Turner is out there
I
with Tyler
should have.
Hansbrough. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ellis. And at the 2, that's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Freak with it. The 3-point mark.
Let me just walk over
Collison
there.
against George.
Or no, jog.
Outside Collison. Gay outside. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Anderson. They get it back. Cousins. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Indiana leading. Freak with it. Scola covering. Little over a minute gone.
Am I
in the
what?
second half. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And you know what? His
You know
mind's
what?
playing tricks on him right now because he's
After
not
this,
going to
I'm
live
done.
that one down easily.
Live stream stops because
Knocked away. Collison dishes to Anderson. Scola passes to Collison. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And so he
Let
earns
me
a
just lay
trip to the
down,
line.
like-
Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
like this.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th
Alright,
free
now,
throws
now
of the game.
kind of.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Points,
And
rebounds.
guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job
Yes.
at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Outside Collison. Kicks to Scola. And that
Right.
one goes in
Three.
as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for
Boom!
one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best
Throwing the
basketball being
bomb.
played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And the Kings making a change
Ow,
here.
ow,
Stevenson's
ow.
checked
Get that,
in.
get that.
And stolen by Freak.
I'm dunking this in.
The breakaway jam.
And guys, that's That's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that
Another one.
sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this
Take that in.
snug,
Take that in. Take that in.
like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
No good.
see- Aw.
Great D that time from Collison.
Wait, what? Why am I doing back here?
Second half of play with just under 2.5
Get that.
minutes gone. Scola left side. He dishes it to Cousins. Here's Collison. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 10 points for Darren Collison.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
He's not exactly
We got at least 1 3.
He had
Dang.
1 3-ball in the
2K.
first half.
2K screw.
Still bagels in the second.
Open. I'm open.
Defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure.
Boom with the bomb again.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Collison's shot is good.
Good shot, defense.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Freak kicks to Turner. Now, Freak, he's got 25.
Yes.
And he gets it to go. Freak's got 11 points here in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste
Another one.
his second 3 of the game.
Here's Collison.
Get out of here.
Intercepted by Torres. And now
I'll let him do
on
that.
the floor, all by himself.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so.
How much points do I have?
The Pacers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Oh,
and a look at
they're
the 5 for the
close
Kings
for
to
us.
start the 4th. They've got Cauley Stein. James Anderson is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's
All right,
DeMarcus
let's get 30
Cousins.
points at least. Let's
and
get
it's
30.
Gay
Let's
in at the
squad
small
to get
forward
30 points.
position. Anderson is screen on
Who am
Turner.
I? Cover.
Turner
Cover good.
against Rondo.
Cover good.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cousins. No good. That would have tied it.
I'll tell you what, for what's really a...
Now here's Freak.
What's happening? Why I can't move?
Defended by Anderson. Here's Torres. Hits the
There we go.
three-point bomb. Freak's
Give me
got
them
the fourth quarter
fans.
started here with a bucket for the Pacers. The Kings trail by 5.
Let me get on the steal.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They get it back, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Good chill.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also
we have
get to set
4
your
minutes.
defense.
Haswell's checked in.
They
for
can
Hill.
still catch up.
Sacramento also making some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Cauley Stein, and it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo.
I had to.
That
I was
three off the mark.
open, kind of.
Sacramento's
me-
gone 5 of 9 when they put up the
All right, let me
three-point
just
shot
at
tonight.
least get another
Collison
steal.
kicks to Cousins. Again, the miss by the Kings.
All right, that was supposed to be
Indiana
my
leading by
rebound,
3.
but
Here's Ellis.
greedy and get it.
Great look there, but off
Wow.
target.
Oh, you did a great job there, buddy.
The dish now to Scola. Gay with no one around. Here's Cousins.
Gay.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Ellis, the pass to Torres.
That's it. That
Yes,
has
and
to
it's
be.
Ellis picking
Let's
up the
go.
assist. 34 points for Freak.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Collison kicks to Scola. 20 feet out. Here's Cousins. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact,
He's not
wasn't sure they were
missing
gonna
from-
call a
oh,
foul shot
finally
or not,
he
but
missed.
sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not
Wow.
shying away from contact.
Wow.
Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here we go, Pacers
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the
Yeah,
message
so good.
George Karl was giving to his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Here's Torres. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by
Khaled.
Hasbro. Here's Turner. Nice D from
Who
Cousins.
got that? Wait, what?
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't
Who
quite
stole
find
that?
his way through traffic.
It was not
It's
me.
Anderson with the drive.
Somebody
Outside
over-
Collison. Over to the left wing. Here's Cousins. Good. And the
Yo,
assist
yo.
goes to Collison. Collison's got 6 assists in the game.
Better off sending them to the free
Get
throw
on
lines
transition,
and
I
have
already
them
saw that.
get that good a look.
Pacers leading by 3. Ellis kicks to Freak.
I almost set that out back there.
Tries it from 9. And yep, finally drops
Go
it.
in the
Rolling
circle.
around the rim.
Hold on. I just noticed we're not even lost.
Freak's
We're
got
not even.
39.
He has
You can't
really
even see
punished these defenders
the
today.
screen.
No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Wow.
Collison for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento.
Wow.
Multiple possessions have been the
So if you
story
don't
of
know
the
what
game.
happened,
Even
I don't know
with the
how
big
long
lead,
it's
this
been
team
not, like,
continues to be quicker
live
to the
streaming.
ball.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor
But
on the offensive glass.
I have
Yeah, they have the advantage. A big
39
one, second chance
points,
Those
3
extra
rebounds,
possessions
and 1 assist.
really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
Well, we've seen
Right,
that
and,
movie a few times, haven't
we got
An easy
70
bucket
points.
in the paint.
I mean,
Well,
we got
listless
70,
and lifeless at the defensive
and they
end.
got.
I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
All right, I just scored 40
Basket
points.
there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that
And-
one up and over the big guy.
Way
Hurry
up
up.
and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it
Pressure
happen.
on it. 2 no threes already.
And Indiana making a change here.
All right,
it's
we won the
Indiana picking
game.
up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
I had 40 points
Monte, this was
The 2K
and like 3
Sports
steals.
postgame
But
show.
dang. How do I like?
Here lid under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
What a special night
Or
for him
I'm the player of
Anytime
the
you can
game.
get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And
Is it gonna go
that'll
away,
do it
or-
for tonight for Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious
I don't know what to
2K
do.
Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night.
Like it's nothing like nothing involving the live stream, but I'm in the settings. Career total fast. Dang. Cannot use this feature while okay. I can't even see the live stream. I'm about to stop this live stream like right now because you can barely even see this. Because I don't think this happened to any YouTuber. Dang. That sucks though. Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop this live stream. I don't know why it's doing this. Well, like, subscribe, favorite, and that's it. Wow, can't believe it stopped. But anyways, yeah. See you guys next video. Peace. Peace, guys. I love you guys.